Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn, possible gubernatorial candidate. Senator, welcome back, as always, ma'am. So, Newt Gingrich's talking about a big Trump economic boom, and what we're learning from the Ways and Means markup stuff that's coming out slowly, it looks like all the tax cuts are going to be there. In fact, some deeper tax cuts for individuals. So what do you think about this on the Senate side? And, you know, are we bullish enough to have a Trump boom? What do you think, ma'am?
Absolutely, we are going to have a Trump boom, and we are have worked this weekend on the House mark. I'm on my way to Finance Committee in just a couple of minutes, and some of the additions that are my priorities is I've got that bill that is no tax on Social Security for our seniors. That's in there. We've got a child care tax credit for employers who offer child care for individuals. And then, of course, joining the president in trying to get the cost of pharmaceuticals down, my pharmacy benefit manager provisions, which would take away that ability of them to get the rebate and let the patients benefit so that pharmaceuticals cost them less. We're also happy to see that in the House, Mark. We're going to have an economic boom. It is the golden age. I'm really, really so grateful President Trump has taken the lead.
You know, Steve Forbes and Steve Moore, both on the last segment, totally agree with you about taking out the middleman and stop paying subsidies to the middleman, quote unquote. I think you're that is going to be very popular, and I think
what,
very
Larry,
effective.
I've worked on that for about 6 years, and I'm so pleased that we are making that a priority, and we're going to get it across the finish line. It is a big win for our Medicare enrollees. It is a big win for everyone who has to put up with these pharmacy benefit managers in their insurance policies.
Senator Blackburn, can we get, you know, Trump is raising a huge amount of investment money. 4 or 5 trillion. He's going to the Middle East, going to get some more. In terms of our tax structure in the Senate Finance Committee, can we get the 15% tax on Made in America? And can we get the 100% expensing for factory investment retroactive to Jan 20? What do you think, ma'am?
I would love to see that. And bear in mind, this is our big, beautiful bill, and we're going to have 2 additional reconciliation bills that we can do. We could have 3 big, beautiful bills. And the way President Trump is building momentum, the fact that you have the UK agreement and the China trade agreement that are announced, there are others in the works. As you said, going into the Middle East, and he'll be in Saudi Arabia. We'll see what that allows. Here's the thing. People around the globe know that President Donald Trump and Republicans in the House and the Senate are creating the environment for jobs growth to take place. And that growth is going to be up to our private sector to push that growth. They don't want to miss out. They want to be a part of the action. The Trump bump, it's coming.
Music to my ears, ma'am. Thank you ever so much, Senator Marsha Blackburn.